GE Aviation's consolidated fuel nozzle shifted component design. Engineers took 20 separate mechanical components and fused them into a single cohesive unit. By removing heavy joints and overlapping seams, the final part is lighter and offers higher structural durability. These savings address a core economic requirement in aerospace. Every gram of mass creates a specific fuel penalty that accumulates over thousands of flight hours. Traditional subtractive manufacturing, like CNC machining, where material is cut from a solid block, cannot produce these parts. A milling tool is physically unable to reach inside a solid object to carve out the necessary complex hollowed internal geometries. To reach these weight reduction targets, the industry is replacing subtractive manufacturing with additive manufacturing and advanced composites. Aircraft performance improvements now rely on the fabrication of the material itself, rather than solely on aerodynamic shaping. This begins with topology optimization, the mathematical removal of all non-essential mass from a component design. Simulation algorithms analyze load vectors on a standard component. Wherever material isn't actively bearing a load, it mathematically dissolves away. The result is an organic skeletal geometry, utilizing material only where structurally required, resembling biological bone rather than a machined part. Because cutting tools cannot navigate inside these topological designs, these shapes remained theoretical until the advent of 3D printing. The industry uses selective laser melting, or SLM, to translate these complex designs into physical parts. SLM uses high-powered lasers to fuse microscopic metal powders, layer by layer, building the skeletal geometry from the ground up according to the digital model. For aerospace metals requiring different thermal thresholds, electron beam melting provides a similar layer-by-layer fusion process. These additive processes allow engineers to build geometries directly from CAD data, making the most complex computational designs physically possible. This approach also enables rapid prototyping and removes the requirement for specialized, expensive subtractive tooling. Additive logic also applies to maintenance through directed energy deposition. Rather than scrapping expensive turbine parts due to wear, directed energy deposition repairs the component, adding precise layers of metal directly to the damaged area. Additive manufacturing shifts engineering from the constraints of material removal to the precision of material placement. While additive metals solve small, complex engine joints, the massive surface areas of an aircraft, the wings and fuselages, require composite materials. Automated fiber placement and tape laying provide the necessary precision for large-scale structures. These robotic systems align continuous carbon fibers exactly along simulated stress paths. However, traditional composite manufacturing is restricted by the chemistry of thermoset resins. Thermoset curing is an irreversible reaction. Once heated, polymer chains form a dense cross-linking web, permanently locking the material's shape. Refusing to yield to heat again, these cured composites are extremely difficult to repair or recycle at end of life. To address this, manufacturers are adopting thermoplastic composites. Thermoplastics consist of parallel polymer chains that loosen under heat and solidify when cooled, without undergoing an irreversible chemical change. This speeds up production and allows localized repairs by reheating damaged sections. It also enables parts to be melted down and recycled at end of life. Thermoplastics allow the industry to meet high-performance requirements while improving the long-term sustainability of the materials. In aerospace engineering, geometric freedom must be balanced against rigorous, safety-critical certification. Building a part layer by layer introduces specific structural risks that traditional casting or machining do not share. The primary defect in metal 3D printing is internal porosity, microscopic voids trapped inside the fused metal during the printing process. Because these weaknesses are internal, they are invisible to traditional surface-level inspections. Engineers use non-destructive testing, such as ultrasonic and X-ray scanning, to verify the internal integrity of every printed flight component. This validation begins in a digital environment long before any material is fused or laid down. Simulation software allows engineers to predict exactly where thermal warping or stress concentrations will occur during the manufacturing process. Managing this intersection of metallurgy, physics, and simulation has created a highly specialized engineering discipline. The primary challenge is not the fabrication of the part, but the mathematical and physical proof that it will perform safely in flight. Modern aerospace design is now focusing on the development of hybrid components. Engineers are fusing these technologies into single assemblies, bonding additively manufactured titanium joints to lightweight thermoplastic struts. These manufacturing processes are central to the industry's broader goals regarding sustainability and the circular economy. By sifting and reusing metal powders and remelting thermoplastic components, manufacturers can significantly reduce the volume of raw material waste. Achieving higher aircraft performance now requires solving these specific material science and manufacturing challenges. The modern aerospace engineer must now account for the internal structural configuration of the material itself. In the next episode, we look at how these same principles of material endurance and reusability are changing the economics of commercial space launch vehicles.